Hello everyone, very warm welcome to biology class. सबको शुभोदय. Today my topic is types of blood vessels. That is the main topic. Yesterday I explained about external and internal features of a heart. Today subtopic is types of blood vessels. Before going to that, one more small topic is there, that is organs involved in the circulation process. What are the organs involved in the circulation process? Mainly there are three kinds of parts involved in the circulation process. The first one is heart. It is the pumping organ. See, yesterday I explained about a heart. That is the pumping organ which pumps the blood to the body parts. That is vital and very most important organ in our body. Heart. The study of heart is called as cardiology. Heart is made up of cardiac muscle. It works continuously from womb to tomb. From our birth to death, it works continuously because it's made up of cardiac muscle. It is a specialized muscle. That is about heart. Coming to second one, blood vessels. These blood vessels are involved in transportation. So there are three kinds of blood vessels: arteries, veins and blood capillaries. That is the second part involved in circulation process. Coming to third one, that is blood. It is the medium of transportation of different kinds of materials. See, almost all food materials or nutrients transported from one place to another place within the body because of blood. So blood acts as transport medium to transport various substances in our body. So it is in red in color because of hemoglobin. We know already. So this is the small sub concept, organs involved in the circulation. What are the organs involved in the circulation process? Heart, pumping organ. Blood vessels, it involves in transportation. Third one is blood. It involves in transportation of various materials or nutrients. Simply, it helps in transportation of materials or nutrients from place to another place within the body. Coming to our main concept today, main class today, types of blood vessels. Mainly there are three kinds of blood vessels. First one is arteries. The main function of arteries are supply oxygenated blood to the body parts. It helps in supplying oxygenated blood to the body parts. Means here, oxygenated blood means O2 blood, a pure blood. Arteries helps in supply pure blood to the body parts. That is the first type of blood vessel. Sir, from where to where it can supply the pure blood? It can supply pure blood from heart to body parts. That is very most important. It can supply pure blood or oxygenated blood or O2 blood from heart to body parts. Almost all arteries can supply oxygenated blood to the body parts except one artery that is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, that is the first one. Pulmonary artery do not supply oxygenated blood. It carries deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. That is exception in arteries. See once again, almost all arteries carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. Coming to second one, that is a vein. Here veins, it collects deoxygenated blood from our body parts. Almost all veins carries deoxygenated blood, that is nothing but CO2 blood. Deoxygenated, nothing but CO2 blood. It collects CO2 blood from body parts to the heart. Almost all veins carries deoxygenated blood except a pulmonary vein. See, pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood from lungs to heart. This is the exception, keep in your mind. That is the second blood vessel, veins. Coming to third one, that is blood capillaries. It connects both arteries and veins. For example, this is the artery, this is the vein. Both blood vessels connected by blood capillaries. Blood capillaries. See, these are the blood capillaries. It connects both blood vessels. Those are arteries and veins. Simply, blood capillary is nothing but connecting parts. It connects both arteries and veins. Remember it. So coming to next one, scientists and discoveries. See here, the first one, Girolamo Fabrici, in the 1574, he discovered veins are present in the leg. Veins are present in the leg. Here veins means these are the blood vessels which collects deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. So here Girolamo Fabrici was the first scientist to discover veins in the leg. Coming to second one, William Harvey, in the year of 1578 to 1657, he discovered one-way valves present in the heart. What is valve? It allows the blood only one direction. It do not move backward flow of the blood. So these are called one-way valves. In the previous class, I explained about there are 4 kinds of valves present in the heart. Once remember, those are tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve or mitral valve, pulmonary valve or systemic valve. These are 4 kinds of valves. Here the main function of valve is it allows the blood only one direction. It do not move backward. Here William Harvey, he was the father of human blood circulation. He discovered one-way valves in the heart. Coming to third scientist, Marcello Malpighi, in the year of 1628 to 1694, he discovered blood capillaries. Here the word capillary derived from Latin language, which means a finest hair. Hair. See, hair means blood capillaries are size of the hair. These are the finest parts. So capillary is nothing but hair. These blood capillaries are discovered in the wings of bat. Here bat is a mammal. It's not bird. It's a mammal. So Marcelo Malpighi discovered blood capillaries in the wings of bat. Capillary means finest hair. Hair. These are the scientists. Coming to next one. TS of artery. What is TS here? TS means transverse section of arteries. In the cross horizontal section of artery. When we cut the horizontal section of artery, it appears like this. Once observe this diagram. See, lining cells are present. That is called endothelium cells, and muscular layer is present. Inside that a small lumen is present. This is the TS of artery. See, first one lumen, it is a smaller in size. Next muscle layer along with the lining cells. These are the parts in the TS of artery. Coming to second one, TS of vein. Again, TS means transverse section of vein. Inside the transverse section of vein contains same parts. Lumen is present and endothelium lining cells are present. Muscle layer is present. This is the muscle layer. What is the main differences between arteries and veins? Once observe these two pictures. Here lumen size is very small in artery, whereas coming to vein, lumen size is enlarged. Smaller in size of lumen, larger in size of lumen. In artery, smaller size of lumen is present. In veins, larger size in lumen is present. That is the main differences between artery and vein. Coming to next blood vessel, that is the blood capillaries. This is the TS of blood capillary. It is made up of a single layer cells. Lumen also present. It's made up of single layer cells. And coming to next one, which allow diffusion of various substances. By the diffusion process, it can move the substances and it establish continuity between arteries and veins. See here, once remember, this is the artery, this is the vein. Both blood vessels are connected by each other by blood capillaries. Simply we can remember it, arteries and veins connected by blood capillaries. This is the blood capillary. Okay, so remember it. It is made up of single layer cells. It allows the diffusion of various substances, establish continuity between arteries and veins. So this is the topic today. Once again remember it. Arteries means supply oxygenated blood to the body parts. Veins collects deoxygenated blood from body parts to the heart. And blood capillaries connects both arteries and veins. It helps in continuity of arteries and veins. It establishes continuity between arteries and veins. That is about blood capillaries. Scientists Guillaume Fabrici, veins in the leg. William Harvey was the father of human blood circulation. He discovered one-way valves and massive Malphisite. He discovered blood capillaries. Capillary, the word derived from Latin language, which means hair. Coming to organs involved in the circulation process, the main pumping organ is the heart and blood vessels. It helps in transportation. Blood, it acts as the medium of transportation of various materials in our body. This is the topic today. Thank you, children. Listen this video carefully and write CW notes and diagrams also. Thank you for being patient. Thank you so much.